This is Paul. Yeah. It's 1103. And I happen to be reading about the three. Yeah. It's a cardinal number. 2 plus 1 for this number as 3 or I. Mhm. A set of this many persons or things, a playing card, etc., with three. Yeah. 3 pips. Amounting to 3 in number. Yeah. Mhm. Now, three, yeah, 3 pence is a sum of money of the value of 3 English pennies. Yes, or about 6 US cents. Yeah. hmm Or 3 phase, denoting or pertaining to a circuit system or device, which is energized by 3 electromotive forces which differ in phase from one third of a cycle. Yeah. 120 degrees having 3 phases. 3 piece, ouch. And then 3 ply, 3/4, ouch. And then the 3/4 binding, 3 rivers, ouch. And the 3 R's, yeah. Reading, writing, and arithmetic, regarded as the fundamentals of education. Now there's the 3 score, ouch. 3 times 20 is 60. A 3 sum, yeah, consisting of 3 threefold performed or played by 3 persons. Yeah. 3 forming a group, something in which 3 persons participate. Yeah. Golf. Oh. Imagine one player playing his own ball plays against 2 opponents with 1 ball. The latter playing alternate strokes. Yes. Then there's the 3 square, having an equilateral triangle cross section as certain files. Yeah. You know the 3. Yeah. Yeah, it seems somewhat important. Now, for those in the family, yeah, there's quite a few uses for the word 3. Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking that there's a problem. See, when reading about patient rights, yeah, there was a group of physicians that involved themselves in some, human experimentation. Yeah. And the result of that was the Nuremberg trials. Yes. At the end of the Second World War. Yes. Now, the origin of the Nuremberg Code began in pre-World War II. German politics, particularly during the 1930s and 1940s. Yeah. Pre-war German Medical Association was considered to be progressive. Yeah. Yet democratic. Yes. Associated with great concerns for public health. And an example being the legislation of compulsory health insurance for German workers. However, starting in the mid-1920s, German physicians, usually proponents of racial hygiene, yeah, were accused by the public and the medical society of unethical medical practices. The use of racial hygiene, yeah, was supported by the German government in order to create an Aryan master race, yeah, and to exterminate those that did not fit their criteria of racial hygiene. Yeah. Extremists merged with the National Socialism to promote the use of biology to accomplish their goals of racial purity, a core concept of the Nazi ideology. Yes. Physicians were attracted to the scientific ideology cited in the establishment of the National Socialist Physicians League in 1929 to purify the German medical community of Jewish Bolshevism. Criticism was becoming prevalent. Alphonse Stoddard, member of the Reich Health Office, yeah, claimed that the dubious experiments have no therapeutic purpose. Now, it says here, in response to criticism, unethical human experimentation, Reich's government issued the guidelines for new therapy and human experimentation in Weimar, Germany. Yeah. Guidelines were based on beneficence, yes, and non-malfeasance. Ouch. Also stressed the legal doctrine of informed consent. Yep. Guidelines clearly distinguish the difference between therapeutic and non-therapeutic research. Yeah. For therapeutic purposes, the guidelines allowed administration without consent only in dire situations. But for non-therapeutic purposes, any administration without consent was strictly forbidden. Now, so we know. Yeah. Mandatory reporters. Yeah. Olympic Medical Center. Dr. Goldbinger. Yes. Under Sheriff Ron Peregrine. Right now! See, there's this problem. Me being accused of a crime in Sequim, Washington. Yep. Where a professional person from the state of Washington said I was bipolar and schizophrenic. You dismissed for incompetence. Yep. And then in Jefferson County. Yeah. I was accused of being in Jefferson County on June 16th of 2017. Yep. And a professional person from the state of Washington, Phyllis, yes, had signed an opinion right now that I was persecutory delusional. Now, I think that tonight the lawsuit's going to be what is known as patient rights. Because what they did in the racial cleansing, right now, the hygiene, personal racial hygiene, yes, of a master race of individuals right now that decided that we could involuntarily admit anybody to experimentation, even though we know that they've done nothing criminal. Now, when I look at what you have done as a state, yes, and I look at this, yes, as being dismissing, I have to ask myself, yes, where are the patient rights of those that are accused of crimes? Yes, when having them involuntarily admitted right now into a mental institution. See, when we read, yes, the actual professional person's opinions from the state of Washington, yes, and though I only have Phyllis's, Phyllis Knopf, PhD, right now. The use of restoration laws on me, and any other individual, yes, without any actual rights being enforced, yes, means that there are no patient rights. The psychiatrist is right now. Now, I'm wanting a large amount of money, and I'd like to know right now. I'd like to know all the patients, yes, of all the behavioral health clinics, yes, and all facilities that have participated in anything that the Department of Commerce has paid for. Yeah. Now, earlier today, I talked about wanting ownership of all the daycares. Yeah. Today, tonight, right now, I'm going to want to have the availability of the purchase of every